Okay, raise your hand if you have those nights where you just spend hours and hours doom scrolling on social media for like no reason. Okay, let's be real, we all spend a little too much time on social media, so might as well just get paid for it, right? Now, whether you're looking for a little side hustle, extra cash to pay your bills, or if you just need a little extra money to fund your next trip, social media offers a ton of opportunities when it comes to earning money. And no, you don't need to have a huge following or be Insta famous. So in today's video, I'm going to tell you 6 different ways that you can make money on social media, even without a huge following. All of these tips are pretty beginner friendly and don't require a ton of experience, so make sure you're watching this video till the end. Ready? Let's jump in. All right, number 1 on our list is affiliate marketing. If you've been subscribed to my channel, in fact, if you haven't, you know what to do. Just hit that subscribe button, because I cover all different ways that you can make extra money on the side through side hustles and online businesses. But anyways, as you guys probably know, affiliate marketing has been one of my biggest streams of income and one of my favorite ones because it's very passive and it's very beginner friendly. In fact, I started making money through affiliate marketing way before I got monetized on YouTube or any of the other social media platforms. Now, the part that I love the most about affiliate marketing is once you have enough traffic and you start promoting great products, this income can become very passive and it's a great way to make money in your sleep. Now, how exactly do you get started? So first of all, you just need to have some sort of social media platform or an account. It can be TikTok, it can be YouTube, or you can also create a blog for evergreen content. Next, you need to join affiliate marketing programs such as Amazon Associates, that's probably the easiest one, or Impact, or ShareSale, or PartnerStack, depending on the types of products or tools that you want to promote. Then you need to start creating content. Instead of creating something that just promotes a product and asks people to buy it, I recommend creating something that is actually helpful and searchable, such as reviews, tutorials, comparison videos, or comparison blog posts, something that people are actually going to be searching. Now, in terms of creating content, obviously it is great to utilize platforms such as YouTube and TikTok and Instagram because that's where most of the traffic is. However, as you're scaling, it is also really important to invest in your own website because you want something that you actually own instead of relying on social media platforms where the audience is not actually yours, it is Google's or YouTube's or TikTok's. And now, if you are at the point where you're actually ready to invest in your own website, your website domain matters more than you think. That's why I highly recommend that you use the .online domain. So with over 3.5 million registered domains globally, .online is the leading new domain extension, trusted by entrepreneurs everywhere. Whether you're running an offline business like a restaurant, a gym, or a clinic, or building an online service, .online is versatile enough to support your growth. What sets .online apart is how clearly it communicates your digital presence. Top brands and creators, from global superstars like Maluma at maluma.online to a small women-owned kombucha business in Miami like Radiate.online, .online is for everyone. Now, if you're ready to elevate your content creation business or affiliate marketing business or whatever business that you're running, head over to www.get.online to grab your domain. And since they're kindly partnering with me in this video, I was actually able to get a special discount code for you guys. So make sure to use code Christina to get your .online domain for just 99 cents in your first year. I mean, if that's not a good deal, then I don't know what to tell you. So go ahead and make your mark and establish your online identity with .online domains today. All right, back to the video. Okay, the next way that you can make money on social media, this one is perfect if you don't have a huge audience or haven't been doing it for that long, and that is creating UGC content. So UGC stands for Oh, Jesus. You seem to have a lot to say, so do you want to tell everyone what UGC content is? You want to be a UGC content creator? I want to make money on social media, right? UGC stands for user-generated content. Pretty much the biggest difference is as a UGC content creator, you're collaborating with brands on creating content that the brand is then going to post on their social media channels or use for their own online ads instead of you posting that content on your own channel. So let's say when you're a content creator with a bigger audience, brands will pay you to get access to your audience versus as a UGC content creator, they're paying you for creating the actual content that they are going to promote, which is perfect if you are a very talented content creator and love creating content but don't have a huge audience just yet, or maybe you have been doing it for a while but the algorithm hasn't blessed you yet. So if you fall into one of those categories, I definitely think you should check out UGC. So the way that you get started is you definitely want to start building your UGC portfolio. That can be just any content that you have created in the past. Spoiler alert, you definitely want to stick to a specific niche to get noticed, but pretty much you can create videos or blog posts or any of the UGC content that you prefer and start building a portfolio around it, which once again could also be your YouTube channel or your Instagram account or your TikTok TikTok account. Once again, you can use your own social media channels, or you can also build a more professional portfolio using websites like Canva, or build one in Notion, or if you're ready to build your own website, you should check out the .online domains. Now, once you've built out a portfolio and feel comfortable, you should sign up for UGC platforms such as Join Brands, Billo, or other UGC platforms and networks. And once again, you don't have to be an influencer with a huge audience because many brands are looking for authentic, raw, and relatable content that you can create on your own terms. All right, the third way that you can make money on social media is through selling your own digital products. Now, if you have a knowledge or skill in anything, you can always create a digital product such as a digital planner, a fitness guide, an ebook, template, or a budget tracker, or even an online course. So I personally have had experience with online courses and digital templates. And the great thing about digital products, I can tell you from experience, is that you only need to create your products once, and then you can keep selling them over and over and over again with little to no overhead cost. And a lot of times the sale is completely passive. And you guys know I love passive income, so I definitely recommend checking out different digital products that you can sell. One of the examples that I'm thinking of is Kaylin Kerbler, I think is her name, who has like a relatively smaller YouTube channel, but she has been selling online budget trackers for I believe years now because I've been subscribed to her for quite some time. And just based on her Etsy store, I'm noticing that she's actually had quite a bit of success at selling her digital planners that she sometimes features in her YouTube videos, which I realize is a really great way to organically promote your digital product. And by promoting, I mean she does a lot of like budget tracking videos using her digital budgeting templates, and then at the end she always links her Etsy store in the description, which I think is a pretty great way to organically promote your product. Now, as I mentioned, you can sell your products on platforms such as Etsy, but you can also sell your products on Gumroad or even Stan Store, which I noticed has been a very popular place lately. By the way, if you've ever used any of those platforms and had some success, let me know in the comments down below because I'm definitely really curious. Now, if you're selling courses, I think a very great beginner platform would be a place like Udemy or Skillshare. Now, number 4 on our list is brand partnerships and sponsored content. I know you're probably thinking, wait, Christina, you said you don't need a huge following for all of these streams of income, and brand deals are usually just for bigger influencers. Well, guess what? I've shared this story multiple times on my channel, but I landed my first brand deal when I only had like 1,500 subscribers, which is barely even a nano influencer. Or honestly, I don't even think I was considered an influencer at all at the time. But anyways, I landed my first brand deal when I barely had any following at all. So if you are currently a content creator or have a small following, I have good news for you. We're living in a time where micro influencers actually have a lot of power. A lot of brands actually love working with small content creators or micro influencers because we tend to have a much more engaged audience, and in some ways our viewers actually trust us way more than big content creators. Now, in order to get started, you definitely want to start creating content and building an account or like a YouTube channel with a consistent content in a specific niche. And yes, niche is very important because brands are not just paying for your content like they would if you were a UGC content creator. What they're really paying for is access to your audience, and your audience needs to be engaged and they need to trust you when it comes to a specific topic or niche. And that's why it's really important that you have a consistent brand and consistent type of content that you're posting. Now, once you've been creating content for a while, then you want to start pulling your stats. The thing that brands usually want to know is where is your audience based, like which country or which region. They want to know the approximate age and gender of your audience because all of those things affect the rate that they're willing to pay. Now, I've always been very fortunate to just land brand deals organically with just brands reaching out to me. However, if you want to be a little bit more proactive, you can also join different collaboration platforms such as Collabster, Nox Influencer, Aha Ads, or Influence Logic. Obviously, I've had few questionable experiences when it came to working with brands, but the majority of the time, it is honestly one of the most fun way to make money on social media while also promoting brands that you actually like and trust. Now, the 5th way that you can make money on social media is through ad placements, creator funds, or tips. So platforms such as TikTok, YouTube, or sometimes Instagram will actually pay creators directly through things like creator funds or ad revenue. Now, when it comes to the monetization eligibility, I'd say every platform has a different threshold. I know on YouTube, you need to have at least like 1,000 subscribers, I believe, and maybe 4,000 watch hours or so. It has been a minute for me. Same with TikTok and Instagram. They all have specific thresholds, which means that you do need to start creating content and post it for quite some time before you're actually eligible. However, the part that I really love about this monetization stream, especially for me here on YouTube, a lot of my videos that I posted like years and years ago are actually still making me money like every single day. So even though it takes a lot of effort on the front end to create content and post it, if your videos do well, you can potentially make money over and over again for years from some evergreen creating content. So as of right now, even though I only have like 30 something thousand subscribers, my AdSense revenue is actually paying my mortgage, which is a pretty significant amount, as you can imagine. So once you build up a following and are able to monetize your content, eventually can be a significant source of income. Now, number 6 is you can use social media to promote your own business or services. Now, if you're a small business owner or a coach or an entrepreneur who is looking to grow your business and looking to find new customers, social media can be a great way for you to connect with potential customers organically or oftentimes for free. You can use social media to create relevant content or educational content, and then will then get organically discovered by people who are generally interested in your products and services and who can then get converted into paying customers. Some of my favorite examples are real estate agents, because I love watching real estate videos since I am currently hunting for my next property. There's so many real estate agents that do tours of like new build communities or share different tips when it comes to moving to a specific city, or I don't know, pros and cons of living in a specific city, or they give different neighborhood tours. A lot of people who are looking to buy a house or move to a specific city are oftentimes searching those videos. And at the end of those videos, those real estate agents often say, if you're looking to buy a house or relocate to this area, you can find my information down below. That is actually how I found my real estate agent and ended up purchasing a house from her. And if you think about it, those videos don't really cost a ton of money to produce. Oftentimes they don't cost anything. So they're actually a great way to promote your services organically without paying for things like, I don't know, like a billboard or ads or hand out a ton of different business cards. Another great example is wedding planners. If anyone has ever planned a wedding before, you probably watched a bunch of videos on like how to plan a wedding or different wedding decoration tips, or I don't know, whatever is involved with a wedding. And oftentimes at the end, the creator will say, I actually own a wedding planning service. If you want to sign up or if you want to reach out to us, you can find our information down below. So pretty much social media content can be just a great way for you to promote your services or your business for little to no money at all, which is perfect if you're just starting out and don't have a huge marketing budget. Now, if you enjoy content about side hustles and different ways that you can make money online, make sure to subscribe to my channel because I post new videos every single week. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!